Okay, this meeting is being recorded. Okay, very nice. All right, and as usual, I say namaste to everyone. Wonderful that you're here and choose to be here. And say namaste to yourself for making that choice. Because you could be lying in your bed, you could be reading the paper, or nobody reads the paper. Well, you could read online, and you could be doing lots of other things, but you are trying, I hope, to strengthen your body, get your balance better, and be more mindful. So, as usual, we sit up straight and tall. We have the pillow behind us, which pushes our tush up a little bit into the middle of the chair. Just feel your sitting bones back and forth as we usually do, and then front and back. So what I meant was left and right, and then front and back. Very nice. Sit up straight and tall, wiggle the toes, put them down as flat and as straight as they can be today, right now. Slightly pigeon-toed. And hands are gently on your quads. Just feel the quads. How hard are they right now? They're probably pretty hard. And you can push your heels into the floor and your quads will get harder. So you see how the feet are totally, and you know that, intellectually connected to the leg muscles. So let's lift the feet up when you're on your heels, feel your quads, take a breath and slowly lift the toes up, but put down the balls of the feet and then pinkies, 3 little ones, and the big toes. Lift up the big toes. Can you do that without anything else moving? And then 3 middle ones and the pinkies. And then the balls of the feet come back and roll back. Let your chin point up to where the ceiling and the wall meet. And then keep the chin up there. Put down the feet, put down the toes. Let your head go to your chest. Let your chin go to your chest. And then one more time, we'll bring the chin up, toes up, balls of the feet, heels. You're on your heels. Come back. Relax the shoulders. Say no, no, no. And then come back. Chin is still up, pointing toward where the wall and ceiling meet. Toes come down, and then head comes down. Okay, just snap, snap, snap a little bit. And feel your body. So is your heart rate a little bit faster from even that little movement? Okay, we'll just do our little neck work. See how the neck is doing. So just shake your head very, very gently. Very gently. And let your chin be over your sternum. Shoulders are back and down. Brace the abs. Squeeze the glutes. Retract the chin. Very important. Those 3 directions, instructions. Okay? So your shoulders are down. Lift the shoulders up to the ears. Take a breath. And then exhale, let the shoulders go back and down. And now forward and up. Back and down. Inhale up. Exhale down, up, exhale down, and the other way. So inhale up, exhale down. You can move your head as well. And shake your head, no, 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 yes, yes, yes. And good old maybe, maybe. Okay. Hands down again, lightly on the quads. You're not pushing, just lightly resting the hands on the quads. Okay, we're going to start going to your left. So retract the chin, look to the left, tilt the head back, suck in the left cheek. And that was about a count of 4. And relax the cheek, look to the left, and then very gently move your head to the center. Okay? With next, we have to be so, so careful. Take a breath and retract the chin, look to the right, tilt the head back so you're feeling that nice stretch of the left neck muscles. And we're counting till 4. And then come back to neutral on this side, and then back to neutral in the center. So just shake your head, no, no, no. We'll do that one more time. Check your toes. Maybe they want to curl, trying to help you, as mine do. So we're sitting straight and tall, bracing the abs, squeezing the glutes, retracting the chin. So retract the chin a little bit more. Look over to the left. Lift the chin up. Feel that lovely stretch of the neck. And of course, if this is not lovely for you, you don't do it. Try to do it as gently as you can. And we're counting to about 4. And then relax the head, just looking to the left. And then looking center. Take a breath, retract the chin, look to the right, tilt the head back. Feel what I hope is a nice stretch of the left side. And what's happening to your belly? Are you feeling all that? Your trunk is getting stronger. And so that was about 4, maybe a little bit longer. Very nice. Okay, let's just stamp out, wiggle, wiggle, shimmy, shimmy. Very nice. All right, so we are going to, and I believe we have not recorded the lymph drainage routine. So we are doing that today for posterity. Sit up straight and tall, raise the abs, squeeze the glutes, retract the head. And the first thing we're doing is making an X with the heels of the hands over the sternum. Just feel your clavicles, okay? Feel the clavicles there. And then reach the fingers up to your jaws. So I have like my index finger, third finger, and pinkies, but the other fingers are working too. We're going to take a breath and draw down to the clavicles from the jaws. We're going to do that 4 times. This should feel very, very nice. Keep your lips closed, jaws closed, but not molars touching. Okay, very nice. I hope you like that. And we'll do the nanu nanu. So the ring finger and pinkies are in front of the ears. The other fingers are behind the ears. You're sitting up straight and tall, shoulders back and down, etc. Take a breath and start to draw down again to the clavicles. And back up. Take a breath and exhale as you're going down to the clavicles. This should feel so nice. We are draining the lymph nodes, which are all over your body. One more time. Nice. Wiggle your fingers. They might be a little tired. Close your eyes. Just feel your neck. Okay, so index fingers and third fingers under the clavicles. So start in the middle. Fingers can be touching each other and start to massage toward the outside of the clavicles. And then back in the inside, always going out. 4 times. And if your fingers are getting tired, change the fingers a little bit. Okay, wiggle, wiggle, rest, close your eyes. Are the eyelids fluttering? Try to relax them. And your lips are closed, jaws are apart, molars are apart. Breathing through the nose, both inhale and exhale. Okay, left hand to the right armpit. And we'll start to massage. Use your thumb. Go around, circles both ways if you like. And be gentle. This is can be very tender. So just rest yourself, feel that. And absolutely, you might feel your nasal passages and your sinuses open up a little more. Okay, other side, right hand to the left armpit. Just feel how nice that feels. Try to relax the left arm. And of course, be careful, cautious if you've had any surgeries. And rest. Check your sinuses, check the amount of inhale you can create. Okay, so we're going to go maybe an inch or 2 above the belly button. And we're going to start to go back and forth, left to right. Just notice how your belly feels today. It's a little bloated. Just be gentle, be aware. You can make circles. We're just going above the belly button. And wiggle, rest. And while we're there, we'll go up on the right side, down on the left. Very important to know this. So put your left hand, I'm not mirroring you because it's always on the right side, up the right side, down the left. If you're doing it with a baby who's having colic or some distress, babies love this. Go up, around the belly button, over, and down on the left. Always this way. And inhale. If you feel any tenderness, kind of stop and massage a little bit. Might be a gas bubble. People have told me they've been in the hospital and had this procedure shown to them in a hospital for constipation. So just keep that in your mind. And if you have any gas pains, it's always up on the right, down on the left, never the other direction. Okay? Rest yourself. Hands, shake your wrists a little bit. Let's take the left wrist with the right hand and shake like the proverbial dead fish. Across the room. Take a breath, other side. So your hand is as relaxed as it can be. You are holding the wrist bones and shake, shake, shake. Okay, rest. Okay, so we're going to take our hands to the inside of the groin, right along where the legs and the torso meet. Okay, so especially the thumbs, but also the other fingers are going up, 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 and you're sitting as straight and tall as you can, bracing the abs, squeezing the glutes, going up, and then starting down again. 4 times. Nice, wiggle, wiggle. And we'll go behind your right knee. So you can use your fist, you can use the knuckles on your fist, or you can use your fingers, whatever you like. I'm going to use my finger pads. We're behind. We're not being rough. We're just being firm. Okay? A lot of lymph nodes in so many places in the body. Okay, rest. Left leg out. Start to massage the back of the left knee. And you can go up and down on the sides of the knee as well. Okay, so just rest, stamp, stamp, stamp. Close your eyes, feel your body. How are you feeling? All right. So let's start to go left to right on the sitting bones. And we're going to start walking forward. Okay, just to the front of the chair and then back. You can take the pillow away. So when I went 8 steps back, I touched the back of the chair. Now I'm going forward again and back. And now left leg up. I'm going to start the step with the foot that's down, which is your right leg. So step, 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 and back, 2, 3, 4, and forward, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Notice for yourself how you did. Keep the abs braced. Right leg up. So this is your damaged. You had some hurt. And so that leg is up. You need to use your left foot. So you're stepping, and we're walking with the tush. and forward. This is great on the floor. And back, 2, 3, 4. Okay, stamp, stamp, stamp. And you know, both feet are going to be up this time. So we're really working the core. We're strengthening the glutes, the abs, your whole core. So just feel your quads right now. Shoulders are back and down. Chin is parallel to the floor. You're looking straight ahead. Take a breath and start to walk 8 steps and then back. And 8 more forward. And rest. So some people like to, when they do that, they like to kind of punch it out or push it out. That's great. Whatever you like to do, it's important to do this. And of course, it's very hard to do it on a sofa or something with a soft cushion because you sink in. That's more work. That would be a good thing if you can get yourself up. Okay, one side and then the other side up. All right, so just catch your breath. Feel your body. All right, we're going to do cross crawl. You know, I love cross crawl. Cross the midline, wake up both sides of the brain. Very important. So your heels are under your thighs, your feet are back a little bit, you're not forward. Your arms are up in goalposts or cacti. Take a breath, and we're using the fingers, tapping, tap is the word, tapping the quads, crossing the midline. Take a breath and tap, inhale, tap, inhale, tap, 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 tap. Okay, wiggle, wiggle. If you go faster, it is more aerobic, of course. Okay, arms up. We're going to go fingertips toward the shin. So you can open up your feet a little bit more. Take a breath and tap or toward. Tap, 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 tap. Very nice. Okay, elbows. Yes, it's harder. Sit up straight and tall. Brace the abs, squeeze the glutes. And toward the quad. Toward. Feel what's happening as you are twisting your body. One side and the other. So I just want to say, when you twist like that, or more of a cranking twist like this, it's all good for your kidneys. Very good for the kidneys. Okay? Open up, stamp, stamp. Elbow toward the shins. So take a breath in. Toward, toward, toward. I think you can, I hope you can really feel the work that's going on in your lower abs. Right here. Very good. Okay. So we're going to get up now, but we're going to get up with the wood chopper. So first thing we're going to do is interlace the fingers, the 3 back fingers, and then make a steeple with the index fingers and cross the thumbs. Okay? This is your axe. And you are going to use your axe to be the wood chopper. Move your feet out, in, out, in, nice, and out again, just where you are comfortable. And walk your touch forward so you're not at the very edge of your chair, but you're pretty front of the chair. Okay? And we're going to bring the axe up. Look at the ceiling. And then chop. And when you say chop, of course, you're exhaling. And chop. Use your feet. Chop. Okay, rest your arms. Feet in, out. Okay. This time we're going to do it again, and we're going to get up. So see if you can get enough momentum that your little tushes come off the chair. Back on the chair, off the chair, back on the chair, off the chair, and we will stand up. So we're going to do 4 more. Take a breath. The axe is above. Look at your thumbs, take a breath, and chop. So see if you can actually lift your bums off. And then and push, 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 push. Knees are soft, knees are soft. And axe comes up. See if you can get your head between your upper arms. Bounce. Put the backs of the hands toward each other, on each other, and start to separate the arms. Lift the toes, put them down flatter. Very, very nice. Okay, wiggle, wiggle. And what we did, we can do the, here's the church, here's the steeple. If you put your fingers inside, instead of outside where they were for the axe, we put them inside. The steeple is still up. The doors are looking at each other, touching each other, not crossed. And then here's the church, here's the steeple. Open the door, and here are the people. Okay. All right. So, just going to use the wall. You know I love the wall. We will use the chair later. So, okay, so here we are on the wall. Feet are 4 inches in front of the wall, hip width apart, of course. Toes are slightly pigeon-toed. Bounce on the knees. Keep the knees soft. Elbows are against the wall. Back of the head is against the wall if you can today. So if your chin is parallel to the floor and your head is touching, that's lovely. But if you have to tilt your head up with the chin up, try not to do that. It is better to have your chin parallel to the floor and away from the wall today, right now, because this is a work in progress. Close your eyes, feel your body. Feel your body in this lovely mountain pose, Tadasana. Very, very important classic yoga pose. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the abs, retract the chin as much as you can. Close your eyes. Keep the lips closed. Jaws relaxed. Wiggle the fingers, very nice. the shoulders back and down if you can, a little bit more. Let's turn the head if you can against, the head is against the wall. Look to the left. Make sure the toes are straight and flat. And let the head come forward. And to the right. And forward. Left ear to left shoulder if you can, with your head against the wall or wherever it is. Tilt the head toward the left and up. And exhale. Right ear to right shoulder. Feel how nice that feels. I hope it does. And up. Very, very nice. And let's come into confidence pose. So open up the legs a little bit more. Keep the knees soft. You have made fists that are against your hips. Brace the abs, squeeze the glutes, retract the chin. Let the toes be as straight and long as they can be. And here you are, confident that you can do what you need to do today. All righty, so you can use your fingers at the wall and heel, toe, stamp, stamp, stamp. And let's come over so you can see me on the side. I'm going to do pushbacks. Very, very important. Important to keep your biceps, triceps as strong as they can be. And doing this, really, this is something, do a few times a week, you will feel the difference. Okay, I hope a lot of you have been doing this a lot. Okay, so your hands can be fingers apart. The heel of the hand is at the shoulder level. So we're always thinking about that. And you're coming back as far as you can, feeling comfortable, bouncing on the soft knees, bracing the abs, squeezing the glutes. And then see if you can, in this pose, keep your heels down and come into plank. Plank on the wall. Okay, go back, rest for a minute. That should have been work. And of course, be careful of your shoulders if you have any shoulder issues. All righty, so here we are. And if you're closer, it's much easier because you have less of your body weight to push back. So come back as far as is comfortable today, right now. Knees are soft, toes are slightly pigeon-toed, hip width apart. Brace the abs, squeeze the glutes. Take a breath and start to come forward. 2, 3, 4. Inhale and back. 2, 3, 4. And forward. 2, 3, 4. Inhale and back. 2, 3, 4. Step forward. I'm tired, so I assume you might be tired. On the plank. Okay, so now we're having the fingernails toward each other. Still as if your nose is going to go between your hands. You don't have to put your nose between your hands, but the heels still are at shoulder height, heels of the hands. Okay, squeeze the glutes, brace the abs, relax the shoulders. Shake your head, no, no, no. Take a breath and forward, 2, 3, 4. Inhale and back, 2, 3, 4. Inhale and forward, 2, 3, 4, back, 2, 3, 4, step forward, shake out, shimmy, shimmy, do the twist, bounce, close your eyes, just feel your body. My body is tired. I like to tell you that because I don't want you to think I'm not tired. All righty, so we will do 2 of the triangles, if that's a triangle, or a spade. Also, of course, heels are shoulder height, and your back. Bounce a bit, brace the abs, squeeze the glutes. Those are the most important instructions you can do. And I hope you do them many, many times a day. I feel that my posture, my alignment has gotten better because my PT told me to do that. And I don't go to her anymore. And she told me my posture is better. So I'm hoping yours is as well. All righty, knees are soft. Take a breath and forward, 2, 3, 4, inhale, and back, 2, 3, 4, inhale, and forward, 2, 3, 4. I want to see if my nose will touch my fingers, my thumbs, and back. That was very hard for me. Okay, forward and rest, bounce. Let's do some qigong, little love taps. You're just letting your body, close your eyes, let your body go side to side. Little love taps. All right, very nice. So wiggle, wiggle a little bit. Rest. Before we go to do some work on with the chair, where we're going to use our wrists and arm muscles again, we will do some walking. So I think what we'll do is put one hand against the wall, if you have a wall, or against your chair. We all have a chair. So just have your hand on the chair, on the wall or the chair. And if you have a line, that's a lovely thing. I happen to have a line, as you see every week, on my rug. So I'm going to start with my right heel down, ball toe, left ball toe, heel ball toe, heel ball toe, and then toe ball heel, toe ball heel, toe ball heel, toe ball heel. See if you can do it without holding. So brace, everything, retract. And find a place to stare at. Drishti, it helps balance. And if you have a line on your, like on your wood, on your floor somewhere, that's great. If you don't, just try to go heel, ball, toe, and then heel to the toes. And I am using the wall sometimes. So heel, ball, toe, heel, ball, toe, heel, ball, toe, toe, ball, heel, toe to the 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 heel, and stamp, stamp, stamp. Okay? Now I'm going to come away from the wall. I'm going to pretend I have a balance pole. I'm as straight and tall as I can be. My knees are soft. Everything is focused. about 6 feet in front of me. And I'm going to start heel. So a strike with the heel ball toe. Strike. If you can touch the toes to get your balance. So this is balance. This is hard for me today. And back. Yeah, be near something you can hold on to in case you need it. Okay, very good. All right, so that was going on the tightrope. Now we're just going to do our good old John Wayne. So right arm is up, left arm is back. When your right knee is up, your left arm is in front. So you know how to do this. Put a little pep in your step. And go the other direction. So we're not going backwards, we're just going opposite direction. Feel it, strike, strike, strike. Okay? Look at your wall or your chair. Bounce on the knees. Put your hands down, but we're going to be moving the arms. When you don't move your arms, it's much harder to keep your balance. If you're just doing this, that's hard, harder. So try to use your arms and then forward, heel ball toe, heel ball toe, heel ball toe, heel ball toe, toe ball heel, toe ball heel, toe ball heel, toe ball heel. I hope you do this a few times a week. I really do. This is, even though it seems almost like nothing, it is really a good thing. All right, so we're going to get to the chair. We're not sitting yet. I'm going to use the front of the chair with the hands, with the heel, the wrists are against the chair if you can, or of course you use your knuckles, which is way less strain on the wrists because your arms are straight. Okay, I'm okay with my wrists, so I can do this. Just bounce a bit. Here we are in table pose or down dog on a chair. All right, squeeze the abs, brace the glutes, retract the chin. Keep this up. All righty, we're going to do thread the needle. Haven't done that in a long time. So this is my right hand. My right hand comes up, my left knee goes out. I'm feeling a nice stretch in my right glute. My arm comes up. I can see that thumb. And then I'm threading the needle. Other knee comes forward. I'm seeing my hand on this side. And then up. Nice big inhale. Real open up. And then keep the blow. 2 more times. And this is great in a chair as well. Feel all that work in your glutes. Glutes are important. Hands on the quads. Chin on the chest. Up 1 vertebrae at a time. Shoulders back and down. And then the head is left to come up. Important. Okay. My heart is beating pretty good at the moment. All right. One hand, other hand. Bounce, bounce. Wiggle the fingers. Check your wrists. Check the abs, check the glutes, check the chin. Then we'll go on the other side. So, and try to hold up your cheek so gravity doesn't pull it down. You're looking up to the ceiling and thread the needle. And up again. And thread the needle. Up again. Nice big inhale and blow. And up. And low. All right, we're going to come forward. We're going to do something that I know a lot of you don't ever want to go to the floor. However, there is something called legs up the wall. Very classic yoga pose for relaxation. And I want to show you 2 different ways to do it. Okay, so if you are willing, and of course you can do this in your bed or on a sofa with your legs up the wall, or your legs bent against part of the sofa arm or back of the sofa. You could figure it out. If you can get on the floor and have your legs up, that's great. Okay? I'm going to let you choose how you want to do it. So I'm going to teach you this today because I want to. So here we are against the wall. We're going to turn so that this is my right hip is against the wall, right arm is against the wall. We're going to take a breath, and I'm starting to go down to the floor. So I am very safe with my arm against the wall. The wall is right here. The chair is right there. I'm going to be able to get up from the floor. So I'm getting down. I'm coming down 1 vertebra at a time as carefully as I can. My right glute is against the wall still. And I'm coming down. My right glute is still there. So that then I'm going to turn myself around. And come down so that I am pretty close, and I can walk my tush up forward so that I'm actually touching the wall. Or actually, I'm not touching the wall. So, let's see if I can get myself. I'm a little bit away from the wall, but it's okay. So, of course, it's okay for you. And here we are with our legs up the wall. Now, of course, you could have your feet on the wall, or if you can get in front of a chair, come over this way, very carefully. Slither down so that I am using the chair or the sofa or the bed or being on the bed and putting my feet on the bed frame or the foot frame, head frame, foot frame, and having your body like this, chin close to the chest, shake your head, no, 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 arms out in a T, belly braced, glutes squeezed. And close your eyes. This is a lovely relaxation pose. People have been doing this for millennia. Legs up the wall. There are many, many ways to do it. So if you can figure out for yourself that you feel safe, of course, we always want safety. Because you're not going to do it if you don't feel safe. So see if you can somehow figure out how to do it on a sofa or on your bed at some point during this week. And feel your body. How are you feeling? And this is an inversion pose. So the blood is going to your head. When you get up, you have to be extremely slow and cautious because the blood has gone to your head and the blood is not used to going to your head. Your head is not used to having so much blood up there. So see if you can. If you're doing this or if you're just watching, that's fine. Try to think of how you might replicate it your way for you. 100% for modifications. So just feel your body, wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers, wiggle your nose. Let's see what time we got today. And we will get up from the floor and we'll give some instruction. So if you are, excuse me, down on the floor, see if you can bring your knees to your chest. Open up your arms. Bring the knees over to one side. Head looks to the other side. Same hand that where the knees are. Gives a little push to the legs. So this should feel very nice. It's a nice spinal twist. Right hand down, left knees up. Use those glutes. And knees to the other side. Head looks away. Same hand comes to the back of the top leg here. And we'll have the chair right there, have the wall right here. I'm going to use the chair, but I'm going to come up first and try to keep the knees together. I can feel the chair. And I came up very slowly and I'm getting my equilibrium. And I'm using the chair, and the chair could be against the wall, right? You know that. Yeah. Coming up. And if you want to, of course, use the chair, or if you don't want to, I will show you. I've shown you before, I'll show you many times again. One leg is down, but we're not going to use any knees. So knee replacement people don't have to worry about their knees. If you fall, you know, you are going to wind up on the ground, on the floor at some point. That's why a practice once a week, how about once a week, is really a good idea. So here is my right foot is in front of my left shin. My right hand has twisted over and I'm looking to my left. I have both elbows soft. Just gonna rock a little bit. Both knees are up. I'm gonna take a breath and come around. And here's the chair that I could have used before, but I'm using it now. And here we are up. All right, I know that's hard. I know. All right. So we will stand in front of the chair. Just have a minute or so. to relax in the chair. Excuse me. Standing up straight and tall. Hands are at the sides. Shoulders are down. Look at yourself from one side or the other. How does that person look? Who is you? Feel the back of the chair. I'm going to plie with my left foot forward. And bracing the abs, squeezing the glutes, finding the chair seat, which the chair is against the wall. So that's for safety. And here we are. Seal of energy, mudra. Feel your body. How are you feeling? So I know if you got down on the floor and you did the legs up the wall or up the chair, that was maybe a challenge. Good for you if you did it. Good for you if you think about doing it in the future. And let's just close the eyes, close the lips, molars are apart, shoulders are back and down. Notice your breathing. How are your sinuses now? Check out your body. How are you feeling? Keep your eyes closed or close them. Rub your hands together. Get some warmth. Cup your hands over your eyes. Feel how nice the warm fingers feel around your eyes, temple, cheekbones. And take a breath. Open up the eyes. Let your finger pads come down your eyelids very lightly. You don't push skin and jaws, palms together, heart center. Feel the beating of your heart. And again, say namaste to yourself for taking the time, wanting to improve your strength, balance, mindfulness. Say namaste to each other, our lovely yoga Zoom community. And as I say, I hope you're feeling better when you leave than when you came. Namaste. See if you can come up with your head forward, nose over toes, push up, belly touching the thumbs, one vertebra at a time. Nice. Over. Doran will turn off the